Hello and welcome. If you've not yet recovered from the amazing January wave on the Lego website, well, hold on, because they've already released bits and pieces for February and March. Now, their official images are now up on the Lego website, so we'll take a very quick look at these. Then we'll have a recap of the current giveaways and then see if anything's actually sold out from the January wave. Now, the first three we've already seen. These are the giveaway purchases, which I'll click on in the middle part of the video. Then it starts to get a little bit interesting because we've got some Easter bits and pieces up already, and there are some new Ninjago things. So we'll click on this to start with. Now, this is coming on the 1st of March 2025. It looks like it's a solid big dragon. Now, obviously, this is from their Rise of the Dragon wave, I do believe, or Dragon's Rising, close enough. But you can see that they do come with really, really nice minifigures. And they've got all these really nice molds on a lot of the sort of enemies. And obviously, the minifigures themselves, they do have the dragon heads by the looks of it at the front. And I would imagine you can then turn it around and then you get the normal eyes as well. But this one does come with 6 minifigures. These two are obviously new to this TV show, I do imagine. I've not yet seen anything of the Dragons Rising. I don't actually know what server it's on because all the others were on Netflix, apart from one season, which was very, very annoying. But you can see how big this thing is in hand. Now, it comes in at 64.99, item number 17832, 520 points, 668 pieces. So obviously with the Ninjago bits and pieces, you do get your bang for your buck, but you can see here you've got 2 different types of blades with all the different accessories. And obviously, if you want to read the description for yourself, then feel free. But you do get some quite nice elements. Now, I say normally, in some of the sets that came out in January, these blades were red and translucent. But this one's obviously just a solid grey plastic. So you can get, by the looks of it, quite quite a good collection. Excuse me. I've still got the plague of different blades. Now, you've got a transparent box. This is obviously a pretty cool thing because a lot of people love translucent elements. Now, for 17.99, you can get 340 pieces. Now, obviously, if you were to go to a pub wall, you could get quite a lot more bricks than that in the box. But if you just needed some colours and some nice shapes and you wanted to use this, I think this is a fantastic idea because Lego's obviously clocked on that we all love translucent bits, apart from the bit in the middle, which clearly isn't translucent, but that would be quite a nice colour if it was. So it looks like we've got loads of translucent bricks for pink, half and half for yellow, some gold flags, loads of different shapes for blue, loads of different shapes clear for white with some solid white bricks, and then we've got the tealy colour as well. So good mix of bits and pieces. So again, that is yours for 17.99, and that's also coming out on the 1st of March. Now there are bits and pieces coming out in February, because I do believe it's some of the BrickHeadz, which is Dumbo. And then we've got Eeyore that is coming out as well. And then these are some of the Easter bits and pieces. So there's only a small selection of stuff that's already been uploaded, but they did not take long. They've taken everybody's money in January and they've gone, here's some more bits and pieces. So this is, I would imagine, the remaining of the team. Now that is a different print for Pixel. She does look very, very good. And then you have got this one, and that's Kai. So this one and the dragon, you have been able to build up quite a large army, I do believe, with regards to all the different bits and pieces that are going on. Now, I would imagine the Arc Dragon of Focus, I don't know if that's a good one or a bad one, to be honest with you. So you're going to have to fill me in if you have seen this on the TV show, because clearly there is a lot of dragons. But this is item number 71836. It's 720 points and it's 869 pieces. And it does look very, very smart indeed. Again, it's a good size, really nice minifigures that it comes with. You can see you've got a lot of translucent pieces with this. Why the photos are out of focus on that. No on that. So yeah, we just have to look at the box. Well done, Lego. So that is basically the best photos that you're going to be getting. Obviously, Pixel does have a dual face as well, so you can see that she's got her mask on, and then you can see Kai, again, dual face, and so on and so forth. So lots of really nice prints with the Ninjago bits and pieces. Do we think there's going to be a large Ninjago set out this year to go with the markets? What do we think? Because normally there's always 2 out, and obviously the Gardens have just retired, so it'll be interesting to see if that is on some sort of list. Now, Dumbo. Look at the size of the ears on this one. This is $9.99. The price has not yet gone up for the BrickHeadz, which is fantastic. You get 80 points, 176 pieces, item number 40792. And again, it's coming on the 1st of February. It looks great. I'm not a BrickHead collector, but Dumbo looks fantastic. And this is the 257th BrickHead. Now, I think I've said this before, year before last, because I didn't go last year, which is terrifying. So in 2023, there was a BrickHeadz collector that had every single BrickHead up to that point on display. Now that video is available in the Lego House playlist. So if you want to see how many BrickHeadz with regards to the number has come out since mid-23 to now, check that video out and then you'll be able to see for yourself. So that is Dumbo. Then we have a panda. So Red Panda, I don't know if this is from a TV program or not. Oh, it's from Turning Red, right? Okay, no idea who that's supposed to be, but it's a cool looking thing. Again, $9.99. Item number 40798, 121 pieces, and you get 80 points, and that is what it looks like on the back with its huge tail and then its big bulky noggin. So that is 2 of them down. One more for February. Where are we? Eeyore. Actually, to be honest, the 2 for Easter might be February as well. Eeyore always looks sad. But this is number 258, obviously from the Winnie the Pooh range, which means they're going to be making all the others, and they haven't done them already. You've got the nice little tail with the nice little pink, and then you've got the really nice little building techniques for the head. A slightly different element on there that I don't recognise that shape. So maybe, who knows? And then you've got the nice little mohawk type thing going across the front. You've got the sad eyes, and obviously it just sits down on its own base. And the box, it looks nice with the artwork on the side from the Winnie the Pooh bit as well. But again, that is from number 258 if you want to check that one out. This one is item number 40797, 80 points, 156 pieces. So the piece count, it does it does vary quite a bit. Right, I am slowly swallowing my own tonsils. Now, 1st of February, so the Easter Bunny and Chick egg hunt is obviously going to be available maybe as a gift for Easter. It's scary to say that already when we are only 3 days into January, but it looks quite a large tree. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this from the Lego group before, but we have got a little chick and a little bunny rabbit, so that does look nice and clean and smart. So yeah, looks really nice that. So $10.99, I won't need it, won't be getting it, but it does look smart. 140 pieces, 40808, and you get 88 points for that one. Now, I think the last one that's coming out in February is the one just beside it, which is the big egg. So we've got the decorative Easter egg. Now, this is something you could do at the Lego house. You can build these up, you make up your own pieces, and they all get put all over the place. Again, there's an Easter video available from the Lego house. So this is a pretty cool thing because you're going to get loads of different spare pieces, and you can basically do whatever it is that you want to do to it, and obviously add your own bits as well. And it's amazing to see how creative people end up getting, as you can see, just the differences with what you can do at the Lego house itself. So it does give you lots of different bits and pieces. So if you just wanted to mess around continuously, 386 bricks or bits, shall I say. It's 144 points, item number 40816, and it's yours for $17.99. And you can just keep doing whatever it is that you want to do with it. But obviously, it's only going to have a short shelf life because it's going to come out every Easter. Now, we are moving on to what has already sold out. It's always quite interesting to see. I have cheated a little bit because one thing actually popped up by mistake, and it is no surprise to me because I thought this would go first. It's the donut truck has now sold out. It's not even on back order on the Lego website. Now, this is on back order, which we clicked on before. This was at the end of January. Now it's only the 10th, so they've brought that all the way back forward. So they've caught up to that very, very quickly. Typewriter looks smart. We've got the love bears. We've got the nice flowers. So the flower arrangement, why they do that there? That looks like it's a new thing, but it's a pre-order. And obviously they decide to mix the pre-orders up with the stuff that comes out. So this is now coming out on the 1st of February. So just as well, I've started to go through this. One day they will put all the new stuff together, pre-orders or not, at the top. Whoever designs this website, it is just relentless with having to search for bits and pieces. But this is yours for a whopping 94.99. You get 1,161 pieces. It's item number 10345. And obviously it does come in a really nice base. Now, these are starting to get more and more, I was going to say lifelike, but that's a lie because they've always looked fantastic. Again, this was a huge thing at the Lego house. There were all of these all over the place. So it's no shock to me that we are now starting to get some really, really fancy different bits and pieces. And if you saw, there's actually pop-up shops for this very design where you could make your own flowers of bouquets and give them to other people. So this theme really, really has taken on massively. And I think if you collected it from day one, I think your collection now is going to look insane. Now, the camper van is on back order, 10th of January. So it's a week. So that's not too bad. 7 or 8 days. And then you are living the dream for that one. Don't forget, back orders do go towards the giveaway purchases. It's just pre-orders that don't. Tom and Jerry is now on back order, not sold out. So I did have this in my comments that this was actually sold out at midnight on day one, but this will now be shipped on the 10th of January. And this is another a pair of BrickHeadz for £13.49. Was it because that one's tiny? But you get 212 pieces. So obviously one of them must be, I'm not even gonna, my head hurts too much. It's yours for that price. If you like Tom and Jerry, enjoy it. You can see you've got the Looney Tunes up at the top. I'm sure more of those will start coming out at some point. Coming down, I'm just scrolling through as quick as possible. Space Robot is now on back order. That wasn't on back order on the 1st. Again, the 10th. So they're going to be spitting all of these sets out very, very quickly. I'm only going to go through the first couple of pages, unless there's more pre-orders. There isn't. Right, there we go. The donut truck. Out of stock completely. So it will be back. Don't worry. You'll still be able to get it potentially from the shop. And at the same time as in every single toy shop in the UK for the same price as well. So if you really, for some reason, wanted it this weekend, ring your local store. If not, get yourself down to Smith's, I think have it. Yeah, in fact, I know they've got it. So just check out your local Smith store. It's exactly the same price, but obviously you don't get your points. Now, there's a lot of Lego City stuff on back order. So 10th of January for the lifeguard. That is a cool little rescue truck, actually. You've got the nice little shark. It would be quite nice if they actually released a set that went with it where it could park, a bit like the police station and the fire station, because they haven't done that much beach stuff. They've done some 3-in-1s, but they haven't done anything slightly larger. Coming down, all add to bag, add to bag, add to bag. We'll go to end of page 5 and then we'll stop. So he says, as the next page, it's on back order and out of stock. Brilliant. So 10th for the Ninjago set. And again, I was saying to these, but these come with some really, that's the photos that we want. We want this every single time. Please give us the photos so we can actually see the minifigures easily. Looks brilliant with the open dragon mask, because if you've got that minifigure, lucky you. And obviously you've got one of the newer ninjas as well. Looks great. Yours, £44.99. 10th of January, and it must have been me that sold this, because I was saying that if you want to make up your own farm, you could pick yourself up a couple of these. You can obviously get loads of different carrots and you can make loads of sweet corn, absolutely no problem. I have seen some people literally just put 4 32 by 32 base plates with the tractor, with the combine harvester that came out a while back, and it looks insane. Something I'd like to do. Can't really make it work in a theme park setting, but that is your minifigures, 2 sheep, a lamb, and a little puppy dog as well. So not bad price for £17.99. Again, I would imagine it's not exclusive to Lego website. So just type in the SKU into the Google search engine, which is 60461, and you might find it somewhere else. But I'm not doing the donkey work. I'll let you guys and girls do that. Coming down, I need to apologise about this. I thought it was a new green base plate. Clearly states 1.5. If I did this, it's Duplo. So I got excited. Well, I didn't, but I thought some people would get excited about a new style of base plate. And it's a Duplo base plate. Another thing from Ninjago on back order. This is for the 13th. So Ninjago is a huge, huge thing. I think people must just get it for pieces. They just love the TV show. And the minifigures look great. So it's just a good mix of absolutely everything. I am yet to buy any Lego in 2025. So 3 days in, I'm going to be very, very particular about what I get. And if I get that much at all this year. See, Zane's Battlesuit gone, sold out, so that was $8.99. That will be in some of the other stores as well. Seems to be Ninjago gone, and Ninjago. So that's it. Clear winner for this wave of January. It's Ninjago. I think the whole wave has sold out. That is bananas if that is the case. And then all the other little bits and pieces is there. I should have stopped because that is technically part of the wave, but we'll say 80% of the wave is sold out. Right, that's page 6, done and finished. Right, let's have a look at the giveaway purchases before we start to wrap this up. Is it under, I can't remember if it's under offers, and it just pops up underneath there so we can see everything. Yes. So this is a much easier way of doing it. So the Lucky Knots, 317 pieces. It's yours from the up until the 7th, but you've got to spend £135 or more, excluding pre-orders. It does say while stocks last, but I'm amazed that everything's still available. So this is still available to the 7th. It's exclusive to Lego Icon Set. I'm assuming they just made a lot more of them this time, or like I personally said, not really that sought after. It works perfectly with all of the other modulars, but I got no intention for this, and I'm going to get the new modular in a sale. I know some people really wanted this Chaos because, well, it looks nice and they want to put it with some of the other modulars, and other people obviously just got massive impulse when it comes to getting bits and pieces. But for me, it doesn't look like it's a vintage thing. It doesn't look, it says craft vintage chaos. It just does not go with anything that you would see really in the UK. This is very Americanized with a very heavy UK set. So easily split them up and make an amazing display with it. But for me, I am easy pass, which is perfect. And then there's this thing for £35. Be careful with this because it's under the Lego Dreams City, Create 3-in-1 and Friends Only. So if you were to get the modular, which don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful looking thing, you get a free giveaway with it, which again is a good looking thing if you put it with the correct stuff, and this, but you don't get this. So they have mixed and matched the giveaways nicely. So it is all there for you if you want it. And then what is in the sale currently? What have they put in newest? Because this sale's been going on forever. They've got all the Christmas jumpers in there, Christmas t-shirts. T-shirt for £26. That is dreadful. £9 off, £10 off to Disney. Why have they done 40% off Disney, but only 30% off Marvel, 40% off Friends? It looks like the Lego City, maybe the Lego City and the other one's gone. There was 5 of them because there was Harry Potter and something else, wasn't there? So you've got, if you want to, you can get yourself some nice minifigures for the 4+ bits and pieces. And this is obviously the last year's Chinese New Year. You've got some nice bits and pieces in there, but some of these have been in here for ages, and some of them look like they've just been added in. And obviously you can see there's quite a bit of bits and pieces retiring soon. But obviously this isn't the point of the upload. It was just to show you, they're never selling that hoopty. Just to show you the little bits and pieces that they've got. They've got some display tins, bottles. The football pitch is now all the way down to 53. We've got the Jedi Temple. So there is a good mix of minifigures, Dreams, Monkey Kid, and Ninjago. All sorts of different bits and pieces that are in here. So if you want to pick yourself up on that, go for it. The In Focus book for minifigure photography and techniques. Again, I was actually at the Lego house when that was a thing, and they had the full display of every single thing in the cabinet that was actually in that book. And seeing it in person of how they actually did it, then took the photo, it's very, very clever with how they make all the backdrops and everything like that. So if you really are into your Lego minifigure photography, again, head over to the playlist for the Lego house. Have a look at that video. If you like what you see, that book might be for you. So out of everything, probably the book is a winner. But guys, that is it, and I am done. So if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Let us know what you've got for the start of January. Are you looking forward to anything that, by the looks of it, is going to be coming out in February and March? Because, well, let's be honest, there was a lot of different bits and pieces over the Lego website for January. And now we've got lots of other little bits and pieces to come. But again, one more time, if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, again, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care and catch you next one. Ta-da.